Well, we could talk about IKEA, but let's talk song. Today I'm going to have a look at Lenny Kravitz's new single, Human. I like Lenny Kravitz very much. He's one of the coolest guys around. He has very expensive cameras and takes photos, but he also makes music every once in a while. His new single apparently announces a new album, is called Human, and we're going to look at it and say what we think songwriting-wise. So let's get going. Oh. That's very, very unusual. That's really cool. A major followed by D minor. So we have got something of a 5-1 in minor. Transitional bridge that builds really, really cool. Oh, I don't understand it yet. Drop a fifth sequence. I gonna live my truth in this life. Really, really unusual that he uses the A major here, but after that it's drop a fifth sequence, just like we saw, for example, with Miley Cyrus's Flowers. So it's A major, D minor, G major, and C. Really cool chord progression. Transitional or passing chord, also cool. Here to be human. I believe it's a G major with a B in bass. Really cool, really funky. What a cool idea to have this A major. I don't understand the transitional bridge. Really cool, the chorus. Woo. Very cool. It's also a very good idea to repeat this 100 times. Very conventional melody, but great. Goes into your head right away. Why not stay on one chord for the guitar solo? Very good idea. So the whole solo seems to be... Why don't I get it? I have a feeling that it's very easy. Let's try again. So, what we have here, definitely the last chord of the transitional bridge, is a very, very strong G sus voicing that curiously does not dominate towards C major, but A major instead. I knew it was going to be something very, very easy. It's D minor, E minor. So apparently we have got a lot of references to C major as a scale. However, the A major chord also is very prominent. So it's something like A major minor, I don't know. Every time that we're supposed to hear the A minor chord, we hear the A major chord. Really, really strange, really, really nice flavor to the song, and really something that makes it special. Building up. No chords at all. By that time we hear the A major already without it being played. and a fade out at the end. This is something really, really groovy and fresh. What a great idea. So the basic chord progression is the drop of fifth sequence. The rather boring and conventional version would be A minor to D minor to G major to C major. Something that we have heard, for example, in that thingy, I can buy myself flowers, and many, many other songs that I have also looked at in this channel. What Lenny does here is he drops the A minor and does an A major instead, something that I have never heard. Now I'm singing Flowers over the chord progression of Lenny Kravitz. Okay, I've got the melody back. I'm gonna live my little bit. What a positive song! Another thing that I just realized is that very, very cool harmonic rhythm where we anticipate every chord apart from the first one. So every chord is not on the downbeat but one before. I think this is going to be one of the summer songs of 2024 because it's such positive vibe. It's very, very cool. Apparently the lyrics are also about just saying yes to life and being human and having a good time. Probably I'm misinterpreting on first listen, but this is what I'm getting. Definitely the vibes that I'm getting here. Songwriting learnings. Take a conventional chord progression, like for example this drop of fifth sequence, and try change one chord. Or changing this A minor into an A major chord, change the complete spirit of the song. Very, very cool. The melody is very, very common, something that we would expect, but that's perfectly okay because that makes us identify directly with the song. And lyric-wise, there is nothing that directly strikes my ear, just a all in all very, very positive vibe. One more thing that I want to say is that I also liked this verse progression where there's only A major and D minor, so basically half of the chord progression. That is a hint of what's going to happen later on in the song. Also a very good idea to kind of use half your chord progression from the chorus and make it your verse. Really, really nice. The transitional bridge with that very, very heavy G chord building up is also something typical, but something that works in that context very well. All in all, it's a really, really fun song that I'm going to listen to more often, and I might even do cover and in-depth analysis of this one. So stay tuned for a cover and in-depth analysis of Lenny Kravitz's Human. If you like this reaction video, please make sure to give me the likes, to give me the subscriptions, and to give me the comments. I guess we've talked song, you can talk about IKEA now. Bye bye.